Welcome to my channel. My name is Priska, and if you enjoy cultivating your personal style, then you're going to love it here. We're finally starting my favorite style time of year, springtime. The heaviness and darkness of winter is beginning to make way for sunshine and brighter outfits, and I for one have been waiting a long time for warmer weather. In today's video, I'm showing you 10 ways I'm updating my spring outfits this year using my mostly older clothes. We'll start with the big picture of style changes, my shopping plan so I don't waste money on new clutter, and the free updates that are going to add that extra pop to outfits. Let's begin. Have you taken a step back to look at your outfits from last year? Maybe you've scrolled through your photo album on your phone and noticed some outfits that popped and some that kind of missed. Yeah, me too. But this year, I'm particularly sensitive to how my style has changed since last spring. Last year, I lived in the South, and this year I live in Florida. Not only are there climate changes that come along with that, we don't really have spring here, it's like early summer, but there's also some cultural changes. I've evolved, my tastes have changed, and I'm definitely more aligned with my style than I have been in the past. So there are 3 big picture changes that I want to lean into. The first one is using my outfits to be more personally expressive as opposed to falling in line with fashion trends. And this to me is the huge difference between style and fashion. Style is a way of expressing yourself with what you're wearing. Everybody does this, even people who say they don't have style. Where you shop, the types of outfits you like to wear, the colors you like to wear even, that's all a part of your sense of style. But fashion is just wearing what is new and cutting edge. The fashion trends this year include ballet core, tomato girl summer, the trending color of peach fuzz, neutral oversized menswear, and honestly, like anything that Sofia Richie is wearing. And I'm not gonna lie, she looks cute. But the problem with copying a fashion aesthetic or a trend or someone else's style is that it doesn't help you tune into who you are. And you're different than them. Your interests are different, your lifestyle is different, and the things that make you uniquely you are the things you want to learn to express through style. So this year I want to express myself more through my outfits and not just look generic cute. The second big picture change I want to make will come as a shock to none of my subscribers. I'm leaning more into colorful outfits instead of neutrals. In the past, I've worn neutrals as a way of kind of just blending in, like being a wallflower, not causing too much attention, just being palatable to everybody, basically. And now I realize that I'm a very colorful person. I'm drawn to color in nature, in design, in clothes. I'm really drawn to bold colors, so I'm going to keep leaning into that interest of mine. And the last big picture change that I think you'll notice a difference in from last year to this year is that I'm going to have even more simple outfits. Now, let me explain. I personally love the aesthetic of a maximalistic fashionista, someone whose full-time job is to represent fashion. I love it, but as much as I think about the time it takes for them to curate all those different pieces and put together a brand new spanking outfit every single day, it makes me tired. So I'm planning on having more simple outfits, less pieces, which means I need my pieces to be bolder and bring more of a story so I can wear less pieces, less complicated outfits, but still have the bold presence that I like for my outfits. Now, if you want to see my full style journey from cluttered and confused to stylish and content, then I made a video for that. I'll link it at the end of this one for you to watch. The second set of updates I'm making for my spring style is having a specific shopping plan of the pieces that I want to buy in spring and even in summer if I don't find anything I like in spring. Now, to be clear, I need nothing. I have a full closet full of clothes that if I wore all these pieces, I could probably get away with not shopping for years until I wore holes into them, literally. But I am planning on decluttering some of these pieces, and if I find pieces that are specifically what I'm looking for, then I will buy them. The first category are bright colored dresses. As you can see, I love my bright color dresses, and I think where I've gone wrong with this in the past is buying a lot of pastels in the spring, which firstly, sometimes can feel pretty juvenile, I guess. This is actually the second outfit I put on today because I tried on one of my pastel pink dresses and it just felt so girly. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Priska and I make videos for women who value their personal style over fashion. I like feminine style, but like a grown woman kind of feminine, not a little cutesy girly. So pastels, I feel like you have to ground it with something else. It can't just all be light and girly, otherwise it looks a little bit too young. The other thing is that with my skin tone, pastels aren't the most flattering. A lot of times it can wash me out, especially if it's a more ruddy colored pastel. So as I was looking through my photos of outfits last year, the ones I liked the most were the boldest colors. I still really love floral prints or like this floral embroidery, especially in response to a lot of the menswear that I just find so not flattering for my personality. I just need to find a way to balance the lightness of the florals and the colors with just some like grounding pieces, and I will get to that in the next section. But specifically with dresses, what I'm looking for are probably midi length in natural materials and bright and bold patterns. I have a few of these dresses from Farm Rio, and the mistake I made is I bought like 4 Farm Rio dresses that are patterned and beautiful, all in the color red. I wish I would have gotten some dresses in different colors. I was going through a red phase, but now I have like pink and red in my closet, as you can see, and not a lot of anything else. So I'm wanting to buy some pieces in some different colors that are just really nice tailoring, they're body flattering, and they make a statement. Speaking of statement, this summer I am getting back into statement jewelry. Now, I used to be the girl that wore statement earrings no matter what. If it was jeans and a t-shirt day, I was wearing my statement earrings. But for some reason I stopped wearing statement earrings. I think it was because it just looked so outdated. So I'm not rehashing my statement earrings from 10 years ago because I think those would still look outdated to me and I sold all of them. But there's certain statement jewelry that I think really aligns with my personal expression, especially like living in Florida now. I love the bold pieces of like 60s West Palm when it was at its height, or even today's like South Florida retired grandma. Moo-moo's big earrings, slides, I love it. So I recently purchased 2 sets for my birthday, and I'm planning on wearing these with a number of my different outfits this year, but I am also looking for a bolder everyday necklace in a semi-fine gold. The problem that I've had with semi-fine gold jewelry is that a lot of it's very generic looking, like it doesn't say anything about who you are. So I recently got this Pamela card, I think it's a 18 karat gold necklace, and it's a tile from a Spanish cathedral, which is cool. It just has a good story about it, and people ask me about that necklace and I wear it, so it's like it's saying something that's different than just a generic chain, and I'm looking for a piece like that that is just a little bit more bold. But like I said, this is not a necessity by any means. If I don't find something that I really love, I'll just pass, because I'd rather keep my money and a space in my closet for the things that I really want long term. The third thing I'm looking for in my shopping plan is a way to complete my dark brown accessory set. So I mentioned before with dresses how a lot of times they feel so light, and I think what also doesn't help with that is that during spring and summer, a lot of times we see white and ivory accessory sets, and it just feels so young, like unicorns and lollipops and rainbows and fairy tales. But I love the dresses, so I think the way I'm going to try to ground them is, instead of the white accessories, doing darker brown accessories. And last year I purchased a set that I've been wearing through fall and winter, a dark brown pair of sandals and a handbag. The only thing I need for spring and summer are some sunglasses. So I do have a pair, let me show them to you. These are the ones that I've been wearing since last year, and it's not that they're bad, they're fine, like look, they're fine. but I want a pair of cat eye sunglasses. So the mistake I made with these is that they are Crew brand, and I just wanted the brand name. Crew is a really cool sunglasses brand in New Orleans. If you're looking for a unique pair of sunglasses that are personally expressive, this is a great brand to go to, but they're expensive, and I didn't want to buy the pair that I wanted, which were like $400. I'm not a $400 sunglasses person. I'll spend money on a handbag because that'll last, but sunglasses, like, they drop, they get scratched, they get sat on, they break. I don't want to pay a lot of money for sunglasses. But I did want this brand, so I bought this pair for I think like $100 on sale. It was more than I wanted to spend. It was a pair I didn't even want, and take this as a shopping lesson from me. Don't just buy a brand name just because you like it. Make sure you're spending money on the stuff that you actually want. Now, the reason why I don't love these sunglasses is because I have a very round face. I have round facial features, and these are round. And while you would think that would align well, what it actually does is create way too much roundness. If you have a rounder face, you need more angular glasses, so like square, rectangle, cat eye, which is what I want. If you have a more rectangular face, rounder sunglasses are going to create more balance. So what I specifically am looking for are dark brown tortoiseshell sunglasses with a mid-size cat eye, not a little bitty one like is trending right now. That looks silly to me, in an acetate material. I know that sounds very specific, but that's what I mean by having a shopping plan, knowing exactly what you want, because a lot of times in store, you can be convinced that you want something, especially if you have a pushy salesperson around and they convince you, oh, it looks so great on you. You get home and you cannot believe how bad it looks on you, or it doesn't go with anything else in your wardrobe. I hope that isn't just me. I hope it's a useful piece of advice for someone else out there. Know specifically what you want before you go shopping, and you won't waste money on brand new clutter. The last thing that I'm planning on purchasing this spring or summer are some flatter shoes. I've been so much more into flats and low heels than high heels. I would say probably a decade ago, I was working in a high-rise corporate office and I was wearing 4 or 5 inch heels every single day. And I was in my 20s with back pain. So not only is it not healthy to wear high heels, I don't think it looks so chic when you can't walk very fast, and heels always slow you down. And then also with lifestyle, like you can't walk very far, so you're having to switch out your shoes, which means switch out your outfit anytime you're switching activities. Instead of the high heels, I've been slowly migrating to a mid heel, which is around a 3 inch height, a low heel, which is a 1 to 2 inch, and then flats. And I've enjoyed that so much more. I've had these brown sandals that have a 2.5 inch heel. I've had them for a couple of years, and while I really enjoy them, they are starting to look a little bit scuffed up because I wear my sandals like 10 months out of the year. So I'm looking to replace these, but only if I find a pair that I really love. Otherwise, your girl's gonna be rocking these little bit scuffed up sandals, and hopefully nobody gets too close. The other pair of flat shoes that I'm hoping to purchase this year are some sneakers that look good with dresses. So you know, about a year ago, I bought some really cool girl sneakers that look really cute with pants and jeans, but not so cute with dresses. It's a little too much contrast for me, and maybe because my dresses are more feminine, but the styles just don't jive to me. So I'm planning on buying some flat sneakers or maybe some platforms, something that are really easy to walk in. And while I've seen some really cute stuff online, what I need to do is take one of my sundresses and go into a store and try them on and see what they look like, because in the past, when I've tried to wear sneakers with dresses, it just doesn't look quite right. I'm not sure why. So I'm hoping in faith that I will resolve that this year, and I will add it to a future video, like how to wear sneakers and dresses. So be sure to subscribe for future videos. Now, before we get into the free outfit updates, I want to know how your style has evolved since last year or just in recent years. How would you describe your style today? Let me know down in the comments. I really look forward to reading about that. The last few updates that are going to help you make spring outfits that pop are free. They just cost your time, but I recommend them to anyone trying to modernize their style. The first one is decluttering. I know we talk about this a lot on this channel, but I'm like you. I still have pieces that I need to declutter from my closet. But around here, we do things differently. It's far too easy to just go in your closet and get rid of the old stuff and buy some new things without learning from the process. That doesn't improve your style. So the first thing I'm doing is just letting everything be for now. I've unpacked my spring wardrobe recently. I think I'll make a video about that next week, but after unpacking my spring wardrobe, my closet is tight. I have more stuff in here than I'm used to, and I know I have some pieces that I already don't really like. But instead, I'm just letting it breathe. I'm going to experiment for about a month, make new outfit combinations, and just kind of see what I'm gravitating towards now. Then it'll be more clear what I need to declutter because it doesn't align with my style anymore. This is how you declutter the smart way, by learning from the process, and that helps you to come into your sense of style more long term. Another free update is updating your hairstyle. And I don't just mean like getting a haircut. I mean, if you only have one way of wearing your hair, then it's probably interfering with some of the pop in your outfits. Now, I don't want to make this too complex, like you have to have a new hairstyle every day, but what I like to do is just have a repertoire of maybe 3 to 5 hairstyles that are easy. I'm talking about like 10 minutes in the morning. Some mornings I just brush my hair, but if I'm really trying to create an outfit, I look at what hairstyle would enhance his outfit. Would it help if I had an updo to highlight a beautiful collar? Or like today where I'm wearing this like boho style dress, I wanted to do some loose fringy bang kind of curls and just match that to the style of the outfit. The other day it was actually 80 degrees and sunny here and I wore my first springtime outfit. This dress really highlights my décolletage. It's beautiful, but when my hair's in the way you can't see that. So I ended up creating a half up pony. It took me 3 to 5 minutes max. And voila, we have a different hairstyle that enhances the outfit. The last go-to hairstyle that I think would be easy to implement is a loose claw clip. And all I do is take my hair and kind of twist it up into a French twist and clip it in. It's so easy and it looks relaxed and carefree. So if you have a regular occasion to need an updo, but you don't want something super fussy or that takes a lot of time or too much hairspray, then I would recommend getting yourself a claw clip and learn to do a simple French twist. The very last update I'm making for my spring outfits this year is wearing less makeup. So last year, I think because I was leaning so into pastels, I ended up wearing very bold makeup, especially strong lipstick. And it's not that I don't like that, it just doesn't really fit with my Florida, relaxed, casual lifestyle now. And I've even been just liking the look of less makeup. Now on filming days, I do have to wear a lot of makeup because between the lights and the camera, it sort of washes out all that makeup. This is more makeup than I would ever wear on a regular day just out and about in real life. But you can't tell that. I can, and I feel it, like it feels heavy. So on the opposite days when I'm not filming a lot of times, I wear no makeup just to like feel that balance, I guess. Lately, I've been wearing just concealer, blush, lip gloss, and then curling my eyelashes with no mascara, and I've been liking that look a lot. So in B-roll footage, you'll probably see more of those light makeup kind of days. And that's all 10 style updates I'm making to my outfits this year. You'll have to be subscribed to see how I implement these changes. If you want to see my entire style journey, I have that video linked here. Be sure to watch that one next. I'll see you next week with a brand new video, but until then, take care.